Good day everybody, welcome back. This is Lance here. Today I got something really fun for you. As you would have noticed last week when we made the pizza in the pizza oven, the delicious pizza, I'm going to show you how to make the dough that I used in the pizza last week. So let's get to it. Alright, let's go over the ingredients of what we have. So we've got 1 kilogram of 00 soft Italian flour. We've got 25 grams of sea salt, 2 grams of active dry yeast, 45 milliliters of olive oil, and 550 milliliters of water that's about room temperature. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to split the water into the 2 containers, one of salt and one of the yeast. So we'll go about half and half on that. Alright, and we'll just mix that water to get the salt all dissolved. Alright, we're going to let the yeast just kind of hang out in the water for about a minute, and then we'll continue. Okay, so we've let the yeast hang out in the water for about a minute. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mix the yeast, water, and the flour together in our bowl. So we'll take our 1 kilo of flour, okay, and then we're going to incorporate the water and the yeast into our flour. Alright, then we're just going to nice and slowly knead that together. Alright, and we're going to do this for about 5 minutes. Okay, so let's add the salt water now. There we go. Now this is going to hydrate this flour really well. It's going to get a little sticky. But that's okay, we don't mind sticky. Now once this starts to form a ball, when it comes together, and we can take this out of our bowl and onto our board. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to knead this together for about 5 minutes. Okay, so after kneading your dough for about 5 minutes, you're going to add the olive oil into the dough, and then we're going to knead for another 5 minutes. Alright, so let's do that now. We'll take our olive oil. And I like to kind of poke the olive oil in just to help incorporate into the dough before I start kneading in so it doesn't go all over the place. Alright, that last little bit that's in the container, we'll put that in our bowl that we started off with, because we're going to be returning the dough to the bowl. All right, we'll see you in 5 minutes. Okay, we're back. So now that we've got our dough kneaded for another 5 minutes, we're just going to turn it into a ball. Make a nice little ball. Get our bowl that we had, and we're just going to roll that oil that we put in there around the dough here. All right, now we're going to let this sit for about 1 hour. Okay, so we're just going to cover it up with some cling film, and we'll see you in an hour. Okay, so it's been about an hour for our dough. It is definitely risen, so let's take it out, and what we're going to do is we are going to divide it up into about 250 grams and then weigh them. Perfect, just like downtown. All right, then we're going to mold them into a nice round ball by folding the dough underneath, kind of sticking it into the center like this. All right, then we'll pinch it. So we'll have nice dough balls. All right, now we're going to put them into an oiled container, and then we're going to let them rest in the fridge. We're going to let them work their magic for about 24 hours. Then we'll take them out, let them sit for about 3 hours at room temperature, then they're ready to cook. Okay, so I ended up getting 6 balls of dough. So next step, we're just going to put some film, cling film over top. We don't want these to dry out. And this is an oiled container, so I got cling film, and then I've got a lid that will snap on. Keep these nice and moist. All right, so these are going into the fridge for 24 hours. And like I said, after that, bring them out room temperature for about 3 hours. They're going to rise, they're going to probably double again. That's when they're ready to bake. So I appreciate you watching this video. Please go and subscribe and like this video, and we'll see you next time.